Hey everyone, this is Austin Schur here with We Write About Music, and today I'm speaking with Chris of In Balance. The band has a new double single release on their hands. It's called Forget Me and Two Steps Ahead, or Two Steps Behind, sorry, and I am very excited to
All good,
talk to them
dude.
all about it. How are you doing today? What's going on?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How's life? How's life
It's
besides
it's going
music?
really good. I feel like the single's going really well and everyone's responding really well to it. So we're really stoked on that. So yeah, it's going really good right now.
Well, they should be. These things actually rock super hard. Like you've managed.
Dude, thank you so much.
You are very welcome. You've managed to take that like classic pop punk sound, and so many people that do it nowadays just recycle, you know what I mean? Because there's only so many chord
Hmm.
progressions and this and that. And but I don't know, there's
Totally.
something about this that just feels so unbelievably fresh and original that it's like if you're not listening to this on max volume, you're truly missing out. That's the feeling that I got from it.
Dude, thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So obviously it's not just you in the band. I would love for you to sort of kick this off with who's in the band and who's involved with this project.
Sure. Marcel is our singer. He's like our main songwriter. And then Zeke plays lead guitar and Anthony plays drums. We have a new bassist, Mikey,
Nice.
who's really awesome. He sings backup now as well. So that helps me out a lot. And
Nice.
then I play rhythm guitar and sing backing vocals. And yeah, that's the band.
Amazing. Well, I want to know, I guess, in terms of like process and actually putting these songs together, how collaborative of an effort is it? Like, how does it, it's like, hey guys, I got an idea, or is it one person taking the lead? How does it look?
Every song's like unique and different. Marcel's the
Cool.
main songwriter for sure. Forget Me, me and him had spoke about trying to like make something more not like radio friendly, but more easy to digest for like a regular
Yeah.
listener. It's like our song like Vertigo or whatever is kind of like all over the place kind of deal. And yeah, just we wanted to make something a little bit more easy to digest. And then he wrote that. And yeah, and then we just came in and kind of just like put our little spin on it. I remember the second verse was kind of like slow with the bass part. And I was like, yo, let's speed that up and make it like some Fat Wreck style, like fast
Yeah.
something. It's kind of like change the pace of the first verse. Um, and then we did that. I really like the second verse on that song. But yeah, like it's always different. Like Vertigo, Marcel pretty much wrote that whole song on his own. Coming Down and Lost, he wrote pretty much on his own. The other songs like Collaborative. I think Zeke actually helped write some lyrics on Forget Me too, which is like
Nice.
pretty cool that he's like starting to get more involved and stuff. But yeah, Zeke's been helping out with a lot of guitar work on the new tracks as well. Um, so yeah, I'd say it's like a pretty collaborative thing, but Marcel's definitely like the main force, like the main songwriter type of thing.
Sure. And unfortunately he's not here today. So I'm
I
gonna put you
know.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. And you don't have to
Okay.
be right, but is there a story behind Forget Me in terms of maybe what it's about, or is it open-ended to the point where people can kind of apply their own meaning to it?
Yeah, he's told me a few times and I still forget. I think it's about like a relationship that's like two people want something different. So they're never going to see eye to eye. So they're not going to be together, but he doesn't like want to be, they don't want to be forgotten or like he doesn't want to be forgotten by that other
Sure.
person or something like that. Um, yeah, I think that's it.
You know
For
what?
two
We're gonna
steps
go with
behind,
it.
for two steps behind, I have no idea. So
Okay. I so appreciate
that's
the
a tough one for
honesty.
me.
I so appreciate the honesty.
Yeah.
Listen, it's sometimes it's a collaborative effort in terms of instrumentation, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
it's kind of
lyrics all
difficult.
Marcel.
Yeah, lyrics can be tough because sometimes you're pulling from something very specific that happened in your life, or a moment, or a thought, or just like an introspection. And I don't know, people
Mhm.
that co-songwrite, I don't know, maybe for me, it feels more difficult than kind of just taking the reins on that by yourself.
Yeah, Marcel's been just like freaking amazing as far as like writing lyrics. Like every other singer that I've been involved with in a band, I'll have to write pretty much everything. And since he's come aboard, like he's not only become the main songwriter, but like, yeah, like he writes all of his lyrics. But Zeke helped write some lyrics for Forget Me, which was really cool. Like I didn't see that coming. That was like a curveball. He was like, oh, Zeke helped. I was
Nice.
like, what? Wrote some lyrics and it was actually like
What?
smart and catchy and really good. And so yeah, I'm excited to see what more Zeke contributes in the future,
Yeah.
lyrically. But yeah, yeah.
Sweet. Well, listen, one of the coolest parts of this release is that you guys are doing a limited pressing of 100 clear 7-inch vinyl, which, listen, you know what? Doing a physical release nowadays is so unbelievably difficult, and I don't think people understand that. So, can you maybe
Mhm.
walk me through the process of how you get that going, especially on more like smaller order like this? Like, you're not the Beyoncés of the world who say press a million and they just do it, you know?
No, and our label's pretty much doing it and getting like no profit out of it. Like, so it's
Yeah.
like they're just like the dudes selling them for super cheap and like yeah. But we played a show with Spark of Life. They're a band from down south, I believe, in California.
Nice.
Really cool dudes. And then they were like, "There's this band, Small Steps, that's on tour with us. Can you put them on the bill?" I was like, "For sure."
Yeah.
And we played with them, and then I was just like talking to Jeremiah outside. That's where I met him, the singer for Small Steps, and he was like,
Yeah.
"I have a label and whatever." And I was just kind of telling him like, "Oh yeah, we just kind of want to do this," which is just like put out records, like, but not like on some big scale, big deal or
Sure,
whatever. And he was like, "Oh
sure.
yeah, I do it this way or whatever." So right when we finished these two singles, I thought about like, I kind of want this to be like a physical release because I was like, maybe we should just hold off until the full length and then just release that. But like my favorite bands put out like 7 inches when they just have singles. So I was like, we have two songs.
Right.
Like, and I was like, maybe Jeremiah has a band over there. They want to do a split or something. Maybe we could get this on physical somehow. So I just hit him up and I was like, hey, do you want to put these songs out? And I sent them to him. And he was just like, yeah. And I was like, awesome. That was amazing.
A
Yeah. So
lot
Jeremiah is
easier
like
than
the
I thought.
coolest. Yeah, well, he was the only one I asked, and he was like really the only one I kind of thought of. I thought of like a few people, but he was the only one like I really seriously. I was like, if he says no, then like screw it. Like, because I just like clicked with him
Sure.
immediately talking to him, and I just like really liked him. So I was just like, I knew he would be cool. Like, so if he was just like, it's not going to work, I was just like, yeah, well, it's probably not going to work with anybody then, because it's like he was just the one I wanted to do it with, and
Totally.
yeah, it's been super cool. Like, I think it's going to be done by October, like the end of October, like ready to be released. So, well, I hope for that.
I have high hopes. I listen, I've worked with him a bunch myself, and he's always been super easy to work with, super professional, like just a good guy. I
Yeah.
think the trust is fully there. Well, listen, I know my opinion on the matter when it comes to physical versus digital, but I don't know, maybe in your own words, tell me the importance of physical versus digital, like why we should lean more towards a certain way.
Yeah, I mean, I like physical for sure because it's like the piece of art, and then you get like, yeah, it's like the real piece of art. Then you could take it out and listen to it, and I think it's important for bands to still get physical media because it's something else to have at your booth that like solidifies you as a band. Like
Totally.
it's um yeah, it's always been super important to me. Like, from our very first release, that was kind of like the only thing I asked for. I was like, can we just get vinyl made? Like they were like, yeah,
Yeah, right.
oh, like I'll do that.
Sweet.
And yeah, I don't know. Like some people don't care that much, but I feel like tapes and vinyl are making a comeback, and I really like it. I like being able to pull out the artwork, even if you don't have a vinyl player or like a tape player. Like they all come with digital codes anyway, so it's a way to like give
Absolutely.
back to the band too, because like digital streaming doesn't pay anything. So
Yeah, that's for sure.
it's a
I
way to
mean,
support the
listen,
bands and
yeah. No, I
see
think it's a
like the
great
true
way to legitimize a band as well. Not to say that if you don't have vinyl, you're not a real band, but like,
totally.
for example, like I go to so many shows and I'm always so underwhelmed by the merch that people have to offer, whether it's like boring shirts or maybe like the occasional cool sticker or something like that. But if there's a record, especially 7-inch, something that seems like a one off or a limited edition, that's the thing that I always go for. I know like we don't need to talk about profit margins here, but at the same time, like it's always nice to have that reminder of the band. And I know that people will probably end up streaming, unfortunately, but it's good to have you in the back of their head. Maybe that means they're going to buy a ticket to a show in the future, and it's always a good way to support.
Yeah, I like streaming too. So it's like I like both of them. I think it's
Right.
both are really important right now. I wish streaming paid more, obviously, but
Yeah.
I think it's really important, and I feel like the streaming has connected so many small bands to like
Exactly.
a world that probably wouldn't have been exposed otherwise. So I see the pros and cons of both of it for sure.
It's
But yeah,
complicated.
physical I like more. Yeah, it's
Nice,
definitely
man.
complicated. But then when you see like you get your Spotify thing and you see like the reach of it, you're like, oh man, like these people would have never been listening to us. So it is really
Exactly.
cool.
See, it's super
Yeah.
important. Yeah, and I think at the end of the day, like it's an uphill battle that can't be fought. You kind of just have to join it at this point. But again,
Yeah,
and
because
I'm
like
gonna,
people like
yeah, yeah,
do that. And I'm just like, shit, dude, like, I don't know, man. Like, that's like where everyone listens to us on. So it's just
yeah,
like, it is a crazy situation. Like, I did wish we didn't have to rely on Spotify so much,
yeah,
um,
it's true.
or like streaming services, but it just kind of is what it is.
Yeah,
Like, I wish we could just all use Bandcamp and that just be like the main thing, but
I
like, it's
know.
hard because everyone just uses Spotify.
Yeah, so true. Well, listen, man, we're recording this at the end of September. We have a few months left of the year. What does the rest of the year look like for you guys? You getting out there on the road? I know that obviously this release, but what's happening?
We're gonna just like play. I think we have two shows lined up. We have one in October at
Nice.
program, and then one in November in program. And I think we're just gonna like lay low and really like try and finish the record because we have like 8 or 9 songs written for it, but we want to finish pre-proing those with Kyle and then write a few more songs and just like finish the record and be ready for next year to drop the record and like go tour and like do the whole thing and like be committed to that. So I think it's like the rest of the year, play a few shows and then just really focus on the record and getting that done and out by next year. And that's going to be our main focus for sure.
Nice, man. Have you had the chance to play these two songs live yet?
Yeah, we actually played Two Steps Behind 4 or 5 shows, and then we went and finished it with Kyle, and we
Sweet.
changed a few parts, and then like we decided we're gonna wait to play the new version like after the single comes out. So
Okay.
we've been playing Forget Me live now for like we've played that live now for like 4 or 5 months. We played that a few months before it even came out, and
Oh, hell yeah.
yeah, that was tough. Yeah, it was cool, but I was just like, man, I can't wait for this to come out because like everyone just sitting there kind of like that's why when you
No,
always
I
play
get it.
like in a pop punk band, it's hard to play songs that aren't out yet. Whereas like hardcore bands, you play songs that aren't out yet, they're gonna dance, they're gonna go crazy no matter what. With pop punk, they're just like,
Exactly.
what is this? I don't know this song.
It's
Like,
possible. I don't
so yeah, but
know.
it's fun.
Yeah. I love seeing songs that are
It's
unreleased
way better
played
than out.
live.
You do like it?
I do like it, yeah, because I don't know, there's something
Me
special
too.
about it.
I definitely
Maybe,
like it a lot.
yeah, maybe I don't appreciate it in the moment because I want to know the words and sing along. But then I look back once the song is out and I'm like, you know what? That was special. That was a special moment where I got to see something and take kind of like a
Dude,
peek behind the curtain.
for sure, I feel the same way. When I was a kid, my favorite band was Strung Out, and I would
Nice.
go see them live, and just like they would play this song called "Lost Hell" that wasn't out yet, and like I would just go see. I'd be like, play that song, because it was like the dopest song ever, but it wasn't out yet. Yeah, so I know that feeling. Um,
Amazing.
so that's why, like, I don't know. I still feel it's fine to play unreleased songs, but yeah, it's a lot cooler when they're out for sure.
True. All right, hypothetical question for you. If someone was to listen to your music for the first time, where do you think the perfect setting would be to enjoy it?
Uh, in a car driving like 65 miles an hour, probably.
The
Like
legal
just
limit, yes.
fast. And, I don't know, like a cool scenic drive or something. And
All
then
right.
yeah, I think that's the best.
Nice.
With like a good stereo.
Yeah, absolutely. Loud hair or wind blowing through your hair, the whole thing.
Yeah. Whenever we're in the car, like driving and we put on a song, I always feel like I don't know, it's like my favorite. So that's what I
Nice.
feel.
All right, I've got a couple more questions for you. I want to know, is there a
Cool.
record either in your genre or not in your genre that you heard this year that you kind of feel has had an impact on the band's sound?
Ooh, this year. Um,
Could be last year. There's no rules. You can say whatever you want.
um, I know a couple things that I like, but I don't know if they have any effect on our sound. Because the sound that like I really like the most is like how strung out sounded in like 1996 to like 2000, like that specific time frame. So
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
always in my head when I'm like, and then like the story so far, like something like modern. But this year, oh man, I can't think of anything this year.
That's all right.
Uh,
No worries.
I know, I'm sorry. I'm just trying to think like I know of
You're
some
all
like
good.
releases I like this year.
Yeah, how about that? What have you
But
been
yeah, I can't
enjoying
think of
this year?
anything.
Maybe subconsciously kind of slipped in.
There's a band from New Jersey. I think they're from New Jersey. They're called like Safeguard. They have a song called Sweet
Okay.
Pea that I like a lot.
All right.
Um, Here, let me look. Let me look real quick. And there's this other band. They're called After, and they have this song called Outbound that I like a lot.
All right.
Um, and then Two Story House is really awesome. Stalemate. Yeah, that's what I've been listening to. So
Cool. You know
yeah, I don't
what? You
know.
may not realize it, but
I don't
maybe it
think.
slipped in there somehow.
Yeah, that
Yeah, you
After
never
song, I
know.
definitely want that to slip in something. I love that freaking that band.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Cool, man. Well, my last thing for you here is again, similar to someone listening to you for the first time, is there like an opening message or something you'd like to say to them before they click the play button?
oh my gosh. If you like if you like fast melodic music, I think you'll like us. I don't know. I don't know. If you
It
I'm trying to
doesn't
think of the
have to be
question
this like
again.
crazy thought out thing. You know what? Truly, I think
No,
the
I want it to
shorter
be
the
cool
better.
though. I'm trying to think of
All
the
right, all right. Someone's listening
oh
to you
yeah.
for the first time. What are you telling them before they listen?
Oh my gosh. Hey man, do you like pop punk? And if they're like, no, I'm gonna be like, all right, you probably won't like us. Like, I don't know. Um, yeah. If you like fast
Cool.
melodic music, just like melodic music, that's what we sound like. So
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
No, you're
I go
supposed
with
to
something like that for
say, if
sure.
you don't like pop punk, you're gonna love us. Click the play button.
I mean, maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. You never know. I love that. Well, listen, man,
Yeah.
before we wrap up, please let me plug the music for you one more time. So if you've made it this far in our chat and you didn't know,
Absolutely.
the band is called In Balance. The songs are called Forget Me and Two Steps Behind. And as always, we'll have the links in our article and everywhere else so that you can listen and share and follow along. We will also have the link for the vinyl pre-order, so you can check that out if you're interested. And Chris, this was sick, dude. Thank you so much for taking the time to do this. It really means a
Yeah.
lot.
Thank you so much, man. It was fun.
You're very welcome.
Let's do it again, dude.
Absolutely. I mean, it sounds like there's more music on the way, so I'm stoked to hear it.
Yeah.
Cool, man. All right.
Yeah.
Well,
Hopefully we get it out, dude. But
you
that's the
will.
plan.
You will. It's no rush. Cool.
We'll get it
All
out.
right,
We'll get it
man.
on early next year for sure.
Nice. All right. Well, have an amazing rest of your day, and I hope to speak soon.
All right, man. Take care, dude.
Take care. See you
Later,
later.
man.